All right, guys. So this is week 6. I hope you guys had a good Easter. Just some things to kind of finish this stuff up. So basically, this week you're going to have just a PowerPoint from Craig Doremus answering your questions that you posted for him. I don't really have anything. I'm going to kind of use this week as a week for you guys to get several assignments done that are due. I'll have one more lecture that'll be due that I'll do next week. That'll be kind of like a checklist for you guys to review your final resume and cover letter. But for this week, if you go to week 6, it's going to have kind of some instructions. It's going to have a link to the interview. I'll also put it under modules, and it's going to have a link to everything that we have left in class that's due and when it's due. The same thing you can see right here. So for this week, you've got your book review 5. You've got to have documentation of your Twitter chat. Now, guys, look, if you go under pages, I have a link of a document where you can search for Twitter chats. All I need is some screenshots of where you guys have participated. You need to record and upload your final elevator speech. You can record it on Screencast-O-Matic. You can record it on your phone, but you need to do your elevator speech oral and upload it. And that's basically what you have due this week. I went ahead and put everything else that's in the class that's left. You have to have documentation for applying for either 3 jobs and or internships or GAs. Just documentation. You have your final portfolio, which is your finished resume and cover letter. You have your final book review. You have documentation of your informational interview. Again, if you go under pages, I have stuff posted under there. And then you have your actual interview that you're going to do. Now, a couple things. You can go ahead and get this applying the jobs and internships done. You can go ahead and read the rest of the book. You can go ahead and do your informational interview. All those you could go ahead and do this week. I would hold off on finishing up my final resume and cover letter, or at least I would wait to not turn it in until after we go through that presentation next week that talks about just kind of a checklist. And then you have your mock interview final. Now, obviously, guys, my plan all along was for these to be done face-to-face with somebody. Not going to happen. I'm not even sure how we're going to do it from the standpoint of getting you interviews with people over the phone. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to interview for one of those college football playoff positions with me. You're going to have to do it that last week. You're going to have 2 choices. You can either do it over the phone, or we can do it through like a Skype type deal, or a FaceTime, or a Zoom, something like that. So we'll talk more about that next week, but that's what we're going to do so we can go ahead and get that done. So anyway, this is everything you have, guys. You're doing a fantastic job. Let's finish up strong. Stay safe and well.